네, 안녕하세요. 토브쇼 진행을 맡은 후초입니다. 예, 이번에 토브에서 가상현실 세컨드 라이프 주민들을 대상으로 이렇게 토크쇼를 기획하게 되었습니다. 예, 리얼월드의 유명인들을 대상으로 하는 그런 쇼가 아닌 이런 버추얼 월드에서 유명인과 그 다음에 일반 유저들을 대상으로 이런 소통의 공간을 열자는 것이 이 토크쇼의 목적입니다. 그래서 현실의 토크쇼는 한 나라 그 다음에 한 문화에만 이렇게 갇혀 있다면 이 버추얼 월드의 토크쇼는 이 다양한 문화에서 현실과는 다른 삶을 살고 있는 이런 우리 세컨드 라이프 사람들의 다채롭고 흥미로운 토크쇼가 되기를 기대합니다. 예. 오늘은 첫 번째 시간으로, 세컨드 라이프에서 잉글리시 빌리지를 운영하고 있는 파이어 센터님을 초대했습니다. 또, 세컨드 라이프를 하시는 한국 유저분들에겐 이렇게 외국에서는 어떻게 세라를 이용하고 또 어떻게 생각을 하는지를 알 수 있는 시간이 되기를 바랍니다. 또한 세컨드 라이프가 지금 뭔지 모르는 이 녹화 방송을 보고 계신 시청자분들께는 세컨드 라이프란 가상현실에서 어떤 일들이 일어나고 또 어떻게 활용되는지를 알 수 있는 시간이 될 걸로 기대합니다. 그럼 오늘의 초대 손님 파이어 센터님을 소개하겠습니다. 파이어 센터님이 나오실 때 큰 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다. 오케이. Then let me introduce today's guest. He is one of the virtual world specialists and he is my good friend. Please welcome Fire Center. Fire, come on. Fire, come to the stage. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm really happy to be on your show today. It's really nice here, and it's nice to be with a Korean audience. So thank you so much for being here. This is great.
Oh, really? You are our first guest in the show.
Are you serious?
And,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have no friends.
Whatever.
Joke. Okay. Ever since I first met you for 2 years ago, and that time you asked me about my Korean bird content. Can you remember that?
Oh, yes. Actually, I remember because you made the really nice houses, right? Like you made the really nice Korean houses. And also you did the Facebook Second Life client. I was pretty amazed actually when I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
so, yeah,
thank
definitely.
you.
Actually, I've been admiring you too. I think your work in Second Life is really good, really awesome.
Oh, oh, thank you. Okay, okay then. First of all, I heard that you are interested in virtual technology and social networking and internet marketing. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and,
actually, when I lived in Korea actually for 5 years. I lived in near Mokdong for a little while, and
Mokdong.
I lived in Daerimdong and Dongyudong Sagari in Hongdae area. And Mangwon-dong, I lived Mangwon-dong for a while, so I lived many places in Seoul, South Korea.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me about yourself more detail. Okay, in Second Life, in real world, both about things.
Sure, no problem. Well, one of the things I noticed when I was in Korea was it's very densely populated. There's lots of apartments. So sometimes we say apartment farm because there's so many tall apartments, right? And,
yeah, there's so many apartments in Korea.
Yeah, and I also realized that there's so many like PC bang everywhere, right? Because Koreans like to play a game.
Have you been there, like PC bang?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, then what kind of game do you do in the PC bang?
Actually, I played StarCraft with a Korean friend once, and he totally killed me. I was no match.
Maybe you're so pro in StarCraft.
He was expert. He was amazing.
Oh, he was expert, huh?
Yeah, so I had no chance. I was dead within 15 minutes.
Only 15 minutes?
Yeah. So, but what I realized was I really know that like Korea's they think English language is very important, you know, for international business language and other things like that. So I was really interested in using this Second Life platform to mix gaming with education. So that's why I was originally interested in Second Life.
Wow. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Then, also you make some English village in this Second Life, and why did you start the English village first time?
Well, as I said, I saw an opportunity to mix gaming with education. So I wanted to make teaching and learning fun. So I saw that Korean people really like video games, and saw English as being, as Koreans also seeing English as being important. So I thought building an educational environment in Second Life would be really fun and cool. So after a week of being in Second Life, I saw that I could upload content. So immediately I wanted to reproduce a classroom environment in Second Life because I thought it had a lot of potential.
Oh, that's great. You see, really interesting because so many Koreans does not doing just like use Second Life for education, but your thinking is so good for so many students or educator.
Yes, and I think virtual worlds are relatively new for education. So right now, there's slowly what's emerging is teaching methods and practices that actually work. And I've been really lucky because I'm a programmer and I'm an educational content developer. So what I'll do is I was very lucky in January. I was hired by the University of the West of Scotland to work as a research assistant on a project, an educational project, to build tools for educators that connect Second Life with an actual learning management system. And many universities, they have websites that students can log into and take quizzes and stuff like that. And my job was to connect that website to Second Life so that students could do things in this virtual world, but whatever they do would count towards their final grade on the website. So I had to link the learning management system with the Second Life. This project is called Sloodle. So for the last 10 months, I had the opportunity to really get involved and program some tools in Second Life. So there are a lot of new emerging tools that are making teaching in this virtual world a lot easier for teachers.
Oh, you have so much talent. And okay,
yeah, go on.
And most important thing is if they can make money.
Right. That's the big question.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, there are a number of ways that people can make money in Second Life. With an educational model, I believe that there's a big money to be made in the simulation market. The most important thing is when you have students in Second Life, you need to be able to track and evaluate what do they do and are they learning, and if they're learning, what are they learning and how are they doing. That's what's really important. And those are some of the tools that we're working on with Sloodle right now. So I think that once those develop, the simulation and training market using this platform will be quite large. Now, currently, a very easy way to make money in Second Life is if you have knowledge on building or scripting, and if you can even connect Second Life to other web technologies, those kind of skills. It takes time, as you know, to learn these skills in Second Life. So any content creator, there's usually a demand because many people who come in Second Life want us to build stuff for them. So that's a very good way to make money. As a content producer,
that is very good way. But okay, and you know that so many Koreans have very high quality skill in this Maya or 3D Max, just like in this Second Life using program. But uh, how do you think that so many good Korean developers did not join this Second Life? Why they didn't join this Second Life in Korea?
Okay, well, there's a number of factors that I personally believe went into that. Now, number one, if Korea's to be, if Second Life is to be successful in Korea, the number one thing that you need is a Korean marketplace. So currently, a lot of times, like a lot of way that I learned about Second Life was I probably invested about $2,000 about ibeg manon on buying other people's stuff, and I looked at their things and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I want to do that. So Korea doesn't have that, I don't think, now, do they? We can buy they don't have a website for buying buying Second Life goods. Do they?
Cash system?
Yeah, I mean, Korea needs a website where they can easily sell and buy Second Life products, and that in itself, I think, would be a great way to drive the interest in Second Life, because then, like, I don't know if you know, but there's a website called X Street SL.
Yeah, X Street is the marketplace in website.
Yeah, that was recently purchased by Linden Lab. It used to be owned by somebody else. So if Korea had their own version of this, then that would help a lot, I think.
In Korea, the South Korea have this like similarly about with X Street.
Oh, they do. Okay, that's great.
But first time it was great, but many people didn't use it for just few days ago. After a few days, they didn't use it. So
okay.
That's poor. Yeah. Okay. Digressing for a moment, I'm going to ask you about some personal things. That, as I know that you used to live in Korea for 4 years, so what was your favorite traditional food in Korea?
Okay, actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different favorites.
Oh, so many different.
So I'll tell you them really quickly, okay?
Okay,
so,
it's okay, yeah.
So the first one is 제육볶음. It's really yummy. With kimchi and the pork.
Kimchi and the pork.
And some onions and stuff. Right?
But it'll be hard to you, no?
I know. Actually, I didn't like kimchi for the first 11 months I'm in Korea, but I trained myself. Every day I ate a little bit. Now I love it.
Really?
Yeah. It took a while.
Excuse me, but now in that time your girlfriend was Korean?
Yeah, that's actually one of the big reasons why I started liking Korean food.
I guess so.
Because she made it, and her mother made it for me as well. So, and home cooking is much better than restaurant food, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Most of mother's cooking is really good in Korea.
Yeah, really, really yummy. And the best one is bulgogi.
Bulgogi, most of foreigners really like bulgogi.
Yeah, the bulgogi is awesome. And then, of course, samgyeopsal, galbi, shabu shabu, japaghetti, tongguk, tongja, tonkatsu, all of those ones. They're all good.
Oh, so many things you know.
Yeah, they're really good. I got really lazy because I programmed Second Life all the time when I'm in Korea. So sometimes I program so late, and then I'm so hungry. So I can't wait any longer, so I just phone the person on the bike, the auto bike, and I eat donkass every day.
Really? In TOV Sandbox, you create something about some education system, and what's that?
Oh, okay. For the last month and a half, I've been working on a game show, and the idea is we want to make learning and teaching fun. So I want to create a game show. Thank you. Actually, I in your sandbox, I put the game show. It's called the Sloodle Game Show. And I also have a zombie game where you can kill zombies. And I also have a magic pot that was used by Christopher Flo in Second Life for KAIST University.
You are so funny, huh? Okay, Fire Center. Today was so fun and interesting. And now, okay, then it will be the last question, okay?
Okay.
Okay, then, what is the plan of your virtual world business after today?
Well, that's a good question. Right now, what I'm doing is my contract with Sloodle's actually come to a completion. So right now, I'm actually just doing a little bit of freelance work for other educators in Second Life.
Okay.
So I'm working with Schoolaborate, which is a company for K-12 schools. So I'm actually just got onto the teen grid, so my avatar can go onto the teen Second Life now. So I'm going to do some work with them. But I'm also interested in exploring other web platforms besides Second Life. So right now I'm investigating other platforms as well.
Maybe Facebook?
I have a Facebook application called Second Life Link right now that it's got about 15,000 users, and so I'd like to kind of develop that a little bit more and maybe put my focus on that. I haven't really been working on that because I've been busy with Sloodle, but definitely Second Life Link and hopefully some more educational building because I really think this platform is... I'm not really interested in Second Life for many other things. I'm mostly interested in education and gaming. That's what I think is great about this platform.
Wow. Oh, I see. Yeah. It would be great if it works out, huh?
Yeah, you're awesome. Thanks you so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining this TOV show. I'm so thankful to you. Okay. Bye, Centaur.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, and bye-bye.
And thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
안녕히
계세요.
안녕히 계세요. 네, 이걸로 토브쇼 첫 번째 방송을 모두 마치겠습니다. 지금까지 참여해주신 여러분은 감사하고요. 제가 너무 영어가 서툴러서 진행이 너무 미숙했는데 다음번에는 좀 더 가다듬어서 잘 나가겠습니다. 그리고 다음 주 초대 손님은 세종 린든님입니다. 현재 미국 린든님에서 근무하시고 계시는 세종 린든님을 다음 주 월요일 지금 시간에 초대해서 토브쇼를 2회를 진행하겠습니다. 그러니 다음 주에도 많이들 참여해 주시고요. 그러면 이걸로 오늘 방송을 모두 마치겠습니다. 지금까지 시청해주신 여러분 감사합니다.